Alright, so here we are for the final phase of the honing, and I've decided to finish my razor here that you just saw me start from the 400 diamond plate, the conversion to the conversion 400 stone, and then the 1000 and the Nubatama series, the 400 ume to the 1000 to the 2000 Shapton to the 5000 Shapton. And what I'm going to finish on is a Japanese stone, this Japanese natural, and this is a Kanayama Asagi stone. It's a big stone. That thing is, I don't know, about 2 inches thick. And what I've done is I've already lapped it. I used my 400 plate, my very well-worn 400 plate, and I left the slurry on there. Now I have a Tomo Nagura stone, which I'm going to smooth out those 400 marks from the diamond plate, but also add some more slurry to it. I like to get a nice milky slurry going on it. This is a really hard stone, so you almost need slurry to make the slurry. If I were just to start with fresh water and take this Tomo Nagura and try and get some slurry going, it would take me quite a while. This does pretty good fairly quickly. Okay, so this, the Japanese stones, you need the slurry to work the edge. The way that the stones work is that as you work the slurry becomes refined. And as the slurry becomes refined, it refines your edge. So it's almost like going through a progression on the stone without really having to go anywhere. So you want to keep the slurry and you want to work the slurry. This is going to take me a while. So what I'll do here is I'll fast forward the video. But what I want you to do is make note of the color of the slurry that we're starting with here. And also notice the clock as we go, if you can see those digital numbers. Now I'm just doing some circles to get going here. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes, and you can see what's happened to the slurry here. How it's changed color. We're going to dilute this down, finish this off. See, that slurry is almost like an orange color now. Let me take and dump some of this slurry. Rinse that off a little bit. I'm not getting rid of all the slurry, just some of it. Want to thin the slurry down. I like to just keep it so it's just a little cloudy. Wow. And you can see how it just looks sticky. You'll see the edge kind of chatter across there if I'm not holding on to it good. But this is pretty much a done deal. Very nice. Let's take a look and see how she looks under the scope. Wow. Wow, really amazing edge. Okay, so now what I want to do, let's take and strop this thing. Alright, so now what I want to do is I want to strop it. What I do on my Japanese stones is I'll use suede and leather, but for the first time off the stone, I like to do a few passes on the linen here. Maybe, I don't know, 10 or 15, not many. What that does is just kind of cleans it up, cleans some of the stuff off of there, and also make sure you clean your edge because there is some residue left. Now, this is suede. I'm going to go, probably 35. Alright, and let's make sure you wipe it off because, there, like I said, there is some residue. Especially that suede will leave some residue on there. Now, I'm going to go to the leather. Just kind of wipe it down with your hand. We're going to go 50 here. I go 50 to 75. The first time you can even, sometimes I'll even double it. Meaning, usually every day, just for stropping before I shave, I'll go 25 and 50 right off the stone. Sometimes I'll double that. I usually go more, sometimes double, meaning 50 and 100. But I'll, for the sake of brevity, I'll go 50. Throw in a few extra for good luck. Here's a finishing strop. This is a finishing strop. Sometimes I like to just throw a few extra on here. Alright. So what I want to do now is I want to finish off with the hanging hair test. I used to not like this test. But I like it because it's a functional test. You know, I use the microscope, we'll look at the edges, and those are very objective. But I like to have something functional, short of shaving with the blade. And so the hanging hair test, I think, does a pretty good job of that. And probably the main reason I didn't care much for the HHT, the hanging hair test, prior was the secret to it is having the right hair, right? And in my case, I found a secret weapon, so it works out really well. And what I have found with the hair is once you have the hair, if you feel the hair, you want to run your fingers along to the end until you feel the root where it came out of the scalp. You can feel the little bump on it, and on this particular one, it's at the end here, so you want to have that part hanging out, and hopefully we can see this. What you want to do with it is you want to just kind of test along the blade. Wow, that dude is crazy. The whole thing. Also, if you have a part of the hair that has like a little bit of curl to it, make sure that part curls down into the blade. That'll make it easier to cut. Boy, can you see that? That is just crazy, all the way along. Let's go all the way out to the tip. Bam! Crazy good stuff. So this edge here, definitely ready to go. Usually what I like to do, if I can get a really good one, I can hit like 3 spots on one. How far out can I take this? I don't know, 3/4 of an inch there. It's pretty darn good. Good hair makes a difference too. You don't want any treated hair. It has to be naturally dark hair. Ethnic, very good. So yeah, this edge is definitely ready to go. So hopefully what we'll do as I'll final is shave with this, and we'll really see how it does. But for now, we're done. I appreciate you guys watching, and tune in soon for some more.